a short biography about an amazing woman in history. And I want you all to try and guess who this woman is. The life of this woman is proof that a woman can be more learned than men and that she can be the teacher of scholars and experts. Her life is also proof that a woman can exert influence over men and women and provide them with inspiration and leadership. She didn't graduate from any university. There were no universities as such in her day, but still her utterances are studied in faculties of literature. Her legal pronouncements are studied in colleges of law, and her life and works are studied and researched by students and teachers of Muslim history, as they have been for over 1,000 years.
You want water?
The bulk of her vast treasure of knowledge was obtained while she was still quite young. In her early childhood, she was brought up by her father. In her youth, already known for her striking beauty and her formidable memory, she came under the loving care and attention of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. As his wife and close companion, she acquired from him knowledge and insight, such as no woman. This insightful woman was Aisha bint Abu Bakr. Since I came upon reading about her life, she strikes me as someone I can look up to, even though she's not living with us now. I painted these sentences on my wall in my room to remind me every day that yes, I can exert my influence on both men and women of my time, and to take up the opportunity in this day and age while I'm still living. Allah will ask us, what did we do with our time in this life? You will be held accountable for your actions and how you spent the precious time that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you. Alhamdulillah, I would like to say that my time in university was not wasted. I learned so much about Islam and life that I wanted to do something with the knowledge that I received. I joined the Muslim Students Association at the U of A and helped organize many events. I also got involved with my community to benefit the people. Then I came across this new idea, the Mosquers. 4 years ago, a group of Muslim youth started this contest, where Muslim youth can showcase their talent in filmmaking to make a short film about Muslims in Canada. Well, I thought I'd try it out. Alhamdulillah, the first year I lost, because it was my first time and I had no real direction. A lot of people still enjoyed my film and asked if I was going to make another one the following year. I thought I'd try it out again. Every year, the films of the Edmonton youth were getting better and better. By the third and fourth year, I had won several Mosquers awards for my films. After discovering this talent and interest, and after much motivation from other Muslim artists, I became somebody that people can look up to. Of course, my intentions were to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but I also wanted to make these films to show that my talents can be used to benefit my community. Alhamdulillah, first I was skeptical about my talent, but after reading an article about me, a parent of one of the students that I teach called me and thanked me because now she can tell her daughter, look, an Edmonton Muslim woman did something great, and you can too. And I want to stress Edmonton. That call made me believe more in myself and the reason why I'm here. But being a good leader means working hard. You can't expect to find what you're good at while sitting down at home doing nothing. You have to go out and see what others have to offer or do extraordinary activities to get your inspiration flowing. Although Aisha bint Abu Bakr is my motivation, she's not my only motivation. Watching Baba Ali on YouTube gave me an inspiration because really all he had was a camera, computer, and his talent of comedy, which I can associate with, minus the comedy. I'm not really funny. Zarqa Nawaz was also one of my big motivators because of her famous TV show, Little Mosque on the Prairie. She's using dawah in the mainstream media to appeal to many Canadians, Muslims and non-Muslims. After every Mosquer award ceremony, I feel like I'm ready to make more films. A lot of people use their jobs as a way to get back to the community, but you can too with your talents and hobbies, whatever they are. As I mentioned before, if your intention is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and benefit your community, then inshallah, and only with the grace of Allah, your work will be blessed and successful. If there's one thing that I want you all to leave with tonight is to go out there, find your talent, and learn how you can use it to help others. Jazakallah khairan for your attendance and listening to me.
My name is Baba Ali, otherwise known as Ali Ardikani, and I'm going to share you my first story. My first story comes from LAX airport. January 8th, 2008. I'll give you the date because these are all true stories. I was flying back from Heathrow's London to Los Angeles, and I live in Los Angeles. And when I came back, they told us, everyone on the plane, you need to take out your passports because they're looking for someone. Okay, I'm like, who are they looking for? Probably they found a terrorist or something. So everyone's taking out their passport. They're all walking out normally until two security guards were outside. They're like, we got him. No one else has to take out their security anymore. You guys are all done. The entire plane, you guys been waiting for me? So you've been waiting for you. I'm like, wow, this airport security is really taking this random security thing really big deal. And we're walking, and they're like, and I'm like, da, 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 you know, I was happy and joyful, and I'm doing jokes with them, and they're like looking at each other, like, this guy, so you don't seem to be very nervous at all. I'm like, why should I be nervous? He says, you know who we are? Yeah, you're airport security. So no, we're Homeland Security. I am. Now I'm starting to get nervous because this is the whole Guantanamo time. And I'm like, man, I hope someone didn't do something crazy that has the same last name as me, and they think I'm him. So we're walking back, and this is the time I used to actually write jokes. By the way, since that day, I have not written jokes. I'll tell you what happened. Some comedians advised me, which I'm not a comedian, advised me, hey, at least you should write a joke book and put all your funny jokes in it. You can talk about Bin Laden, airports, all the funny stuff. So me, being a dummy I am, I wrote those stuff in this joke book, which I was carrying with me in the airport while I'm going with these guys. They stopped me in the special section, which is not normal search section, special Homeland Security section, LAX, and they go through everything I have, and they finally get to my joke book. And I say, what is this? So those are jokes. I forgot to tell them I'm a comedian, but I told them I'm not a comedian, but they're like, okay, he's not a comedian, but they didn't understand what I meant. So they're trying to read this, and it says Bin Laden, it says airport, it says bomb, and I'm in the airport. This is not going good. I'm like, you know what? It's a joke. Let me explain. They're like this. I'm like, well, this is not good. If there's any time I wish someone was laughing, it'll be right now. And it's not fair because you guys are trained not to laugh. Oh, this is getting worse. So, okay. They're like, do you mind if we look through your phone? They're going through my phone, and I have 5,000, at that time, 5,000 friends on Facebook. I don't know who these people are. Who is Muhammad XYZ? I don't know. I go, man, this is getting worse. Do you mind if we open up your laptop? Sure. I said, look, guys, I have nothing to hide from you. Open up my laptop, see what's inside. They open up the laptop, and they said, you have a bunch of blank DVDs. This was a bad habit that I had. I used to burn DVDs of like my videos, but I wouldn't label which DVD is what, so they're all blank. And I said, look, I make a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. I'm not sure which videos can pop up. But I have nothing to hide. Put any video you want in. They grab a random disc, they put it in, they press the play button. Out of all the videos that I've made, nearly 50 of them, the one video that pops up is the one called Muslim While Flying. It's where I make fun of how stupid airport security is.